Hello students, welcome to class 11 Math Lecture 6 Chapter 1 Sets. Students, today we will learn about intervals as subsets of R. Suppose, real number, suppose two numbers A and B are in real number set and A is less than B. Now open interval in first bracket AB named as open interval of a comma b. So here open interval ab is the set of x such that x greater than a and less than b. So if you are if you want to visualize this, so we have to draw a number line where a and b are 2 points. So we are telling about this open interval a comma b of those elements which are between a and b, which are between a and b, but a and b are not included in this set. The point a and b is not included in this set. That's why here circle is given. Two circle is given here. It means this a and b point is not included in the set of open interval a comma b. Students, we can represent open interval by the another symbol, this third bracket reversely we have to write. Now close interval of a comma b. So close interval is set of x where x is a real number such that x greater than equals to a and less than equals to b. That means if you draw a number line and draw a and b point where a is less than b, then close interval a comma b means the elements between a and b and a b point itself. So all the points between a and b, so how many points are there in a and b? Infinite number of points are there. So all those points are in the set of close interval a comma b. Here this a b also included. That's why it's called close interval. Now next we will see semi closed and semi open. This is semi closed, a is semi closed and b is semi open. So this is the set of x and this element x belongs to real number where x will be greater than equals to a and less than b. So if you draw the figure of this interval semi open, semi closed and semi open, so what it will be? It will be like this. This is a closed interval. This will be semi open and semi closed, and next one is semi closed and semi open. So this another way of writing is, this is closed bracket and this is open bracket. So this is open, here it is open in first bracket and it is closed, here also used same symbol. Here also you look, this one is the closed, this one is also closed, this is open, open is in reverse order. Now example of subsets of real number. So this minus infinity to infinity describe the set of real numbers. You will see that in all the number lines we have represented minus infinity to plus infinity. So this minus infinity to plus infinity describes all the real numbers. Similarly, 0 to semi closed, 0 to semi open infinity is describe the set of non-negative real numbers. So it is describes non-negative real numbers. Why? Because if you taking 0 somewhere here, and we have taken here all the numbers from 0 to plus infinity. So after 0 and including 0, this including 0, these all numbers are positive numbers. 0 is not a positive number, so that's why we are telling only negative numbers are here removed, only negative numbers are removed. So this is called non-negative real numbers. Which one? Closed interval 0 and semi open infinity, 0 to infinity, semi open, semi close, semi open. Now same way, look at this one, this minus infinity. So here we have 0, 0, 0 is not included here. And this is minus infinity. So 0 to minus infinity, all these numbers are negative numbers, so negative of real numbers. This interval minus infinity to 0 represent all the negative numbers, negative real numbers. So next we will see that the number b minus a. So if it is written b minus a, what does it mean? It means the length of any of the intervals. So if we are writing a comma b, close interval a comma b, and a minus b represent the length of this interval. If we are writing a comma semi close semi open, semi close semi open, so a minus b will represent length of this interval. Similarly it will be for close and open interval also. For all b minus a is the length of these intervals individually. For every interval we have same length b minus a. So remember that one. Now we are going to power set. So what is power set? Power set, the collection of all subsets of a set is called power set of A. So suppose A is a set whose elements are 1 and 2. So how many subsets are possible here? So first look at A equal to 1. So we have two subsets here. One is phi, because we know phi is a subset of every set, and the whole set 1. So these are taken in a set which is called power set. So if we have element, if our element is 1, then n of p of a, that means power sets order of power set will be 2. That can be written as a 2 to the power 1. If n equal to 2, so power set element will be 4. Here you see we have taken a equal to 1 comma 2. So in our collection of subsets we have total 4 elements. So 4 can be written 2 square. So similarly, if we have n number of elements, or n equal to m, n equal to m, then n of, that means order of the power set, will be 2 to the power m. So this way we got the formula for number of elements of the power set. So power set is the collection of all subset of a set, and it is denoted by P of A. Example, here we have two elements. So first we have written the null set, then singleton set 1, singleton set 2, then this together, that means whole set A. This all set taken in a collection, so the total number of element is 4. That means order of this power set is 4. And for in general, if there have m elements, then the order of the power set will be 2 to the power m, 2 to the power m, if n of a equal to m. So then we will see universal set. What is universal set? A set contains all sets in a given context is called universal set. So a set is contain all sets in a given context is called universal set. So check, when we are using sets containing natural numbers, suppose we have this set, these all are natural numbers. So 1 2 3 3 4 5 7 8 9, okay, this way. So if then the universal set will be containing all these sets, in which set u set, and universal set is always denoted by u. So these all are containing in the set u, so it's called universal set. Here this u equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Here we have separately 1 2 3 one set, 3 4 5 elements with this set B, and 7 8 9 elements have set C. So all these sets are containing in the universal set, so it's called universal set U. Then some homework I have given from the NCERT book, page number 12 to 13, exercise 1.3. All these problems you have to solve. So let's see what are the problems given. So first is make the statement correct by filling the symbol. We have to just write it is subset or not. Okay, is this one will be subset. Here this will be subset. This here you check. Here what we learn about subset: if A belongs to A, then A also belongs to B. Then we can say A subset of B. That means all the element of A should be in B. But here you look, A, B, C is there, but D is not there. D is there, but A is not there. So we cannot write here. So this will be not a subset. Okay, similarly you solve other problems. And next see what is the question. 2 number telling that statement is true or not. So you see AB is completely there, so this statement is true. And AE, so in English alphabet vowels, yes, this one is also true, because vowels contain 5 elements, A, E, I, O, U. Only we have taken 2 elements, so that is correct. Here 1 2 3 we have, but here we don't have 1 2 3. It should be here, but at least these elements should be there. 1 2 3 should be there in this set, but it is not there. So we can say that it is not a subset. It is this statement is false. Now go to 3. 3 telling us that one set is there whose elements are 1, 2, and one set is there 4 and 5. Which one is incorrect? Look at this 3 4. 3 4 belong a subset of a. 3 4 is a element. This is wrong. Here you have to remember, this is important, that 3 4 is a element here. 3 4 is a element, so we cannot write here as a subset. We have to write 3 4 belongs to set A, but it is written here subset, so that's why it is wrong, but it is correct because it is belongs to written is a subset. Now it is correct. 3 4 is a subset, and so here we have given two bracket. So this way we have to do the other problems. You will do all this. Write down the subset of the following set. If A only one element is there, so its subsets are a phi itself and the element A. No need to write this bracket. So these two are subsets. If we have only one element, we will get two subsets. If we have two element, we will get four subsets. So that thing you have to remember. How many elements has in P of A if A equal to phi? So students, you check that phi is also a set and which has no element. Okay, but power set of A, that means phi, is phi itself. Okay, so only one element is there. So this answer will be what? How many elements are there? Only one elements are there. This is the answer. Then we have to write this interval. Write the interval. Write down this is given in roster form, set builder form. We have to write in interval form. Then write down the interval in the set builder form. Then you will try this, and universal set we have to write that universal set would we have to do these things. So you will send it to my WhatsApp number. Hello students, up to this you will do, you try yourself, and next video I will solve some important problem for you. So if you want to screenshot, you do the screenshot. Thank you, have a nice